Yeah. Come on then. Come on then, my Twitter people. Come on then, my YouTube people. You already know, man. Come on, man. Come on then. Come on then. We got some things we got to talk about, y'all. We got some things we got to talk about. Let me see if I could. Oh man, I wish I had my. I wish my tablet wasn't dead, man. I actually would have shared this, but you already know, man. Listen, it's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing this video, whether religiously or in passing. If you haven't yet, man, please go subscribe to the channel, all that nice stuff. Hit that notification bell. Do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Please do so. Please do so, man. Please, man. Listen, we respect y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know what I mean? Y'all been so faithful to us. Y'all been holding us down and everything like that, man. Tune in for the merch, man. You know what I mean? You hear the merch right here. I mean, you see the merch right here. Hype Wave merch, you know what I mean? I got gray, I got beige, you know what I mean? Just tune in, hit the website, you know what I mean, at www.hypewave91.com. That's www.hypewave91.com. You already know, man. What's going on, young Jers? Well, what's going on, Hype Fan Jers?
Nah, man, not much. Like, still trying to see what's gonna happen with this off season. Just trying to when it's all done. I can't wait to see after everything been finalized who we got
Yeah,
on the team, how
yeah,
it's gonna be. And
yeah.
that's what I'm just waiting on. So, but it's still little moves like that. We won't speak on. But yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm all
You
good.
straight? That's what's
Yeah,
up, man. Me too, man. It's a lot of things going on, man. It's a lot of plays that got moved around. Before we talk about our plays, I want to talk about all the other plays real quick that got moved around. We were looking at what's his name? Jacoby Brissett, I believe, like that. He had went to
yeah.
the Washington Commanders. It's rumors. If not,
But
it may be true.
that's he from the Browns, right?
Jacoby Brissett is from the quarterback. He's the quarterback.
Yeah, from the Browns, right? He was the Brown. He
Yeah,
was the
yeah, yeah,
quarterback
yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Browns.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. My bad. I was thinking about the coach because he was the coach quarterback as well too
Yeah.
for a period
Oh,
of
okay,
time.
okay.
You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
all over the board, but what's another? The Cowboys talking about potentially releasing Ezekiel Elliott. If I'm not mistaken, I think they did release him, but
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on that. But I know that that was big news today. That the
Yeah.
Cowboys might release Ezekiel Elliott. It been a couple of power moves going on in the league so far. You know what I'm saying? We haven't really made any big splashes like that. But what I will say is that which we all know as of now, James Bradbury has been re-signed to a 3-year
Yeah.
deal. Right now, Jason Kelsey came back for another year. Brandon
Hmm.
Graham got signed to a 1-year deal, $6 million. You feel me? So right now we are missing our linebacker, both our linebackers, Kazir White, who went to
Yeah.
Arizona, T.J. Edwards, who went to Chicago,
Yeah.
um, Marcus Epps, our safety, who went to the Raiders. I think got a 2 or 3 year deal at the Raiders.
Hmm.
We still don't know what's going on with CJ Gardner yet. It's up in limbo right now.
Yeah.
And we are releasing Darius Slay. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Another thing. Miles Sanders is with the Carolina Panthers now.
Yep.
He signed a deal. So with that being said, how do you feel first and foremost of what's going on right now with the Philadelphia Eagles?
Man, trying to find the words to put it in. Um, and it's always this everything I'm gonna feel is always gonna be put towards the defense, man. And yeah, our defense is just getting dismantled. Every week, every week is good.
Yeah.
People is leaving. I mean, we good thing we kept Brandon Graham for 1 more year, so that's at least we kept home. Like we get somebody that's
Mm-hmm.
experienced in the key, and he's a key defensive player, like to get those sacks going. And I wish we would be able to keep Javon Hargrave, but that was just gonna be, I guess, too much of a
Can't keep
move, right?
everybody. Yeah. Can't keep everybody.
Yeah. Too much of a move. So At least we kept. I would rather they would have. A lot of people feel the way I feel. I would have rather they would have went with CJ Gardner Johnson first before Bradbury. You know,
Yeah,
I would rather they would have went that route. But I guess depends on the money situation or how everything was looking. I guess they just like, nah, we gonna get Bradbury out the way. We gonna solidify him and but we not gonna. That makes it hard to see. We're gonna keep it on CJ now, like, but at least Bradbury is not a bad he's not a bad defensive player. Um, but I just need we just need more people. You know, then leaving Slay
hmm
and then all our linebackers, and you already know how I felt about. To be honest, I'm not really too concerned on how I feel about the linebackers because I didn't, like I always say, people might disagree how I feel, but this is where I just feel didn't really see that much that I wanted to see from the linebackers. That's just how I feel for
that's a
the
fact.
season.
That's a
Um,
fact.
so I don't feel like it's a loss when it comes to our linebacker. The only thing I did say in my last video, I did say, even though dealing with Edwards and Kaiser White, uh, especially Edwards, even though that he's going and they going, and I didn't see that much. At least they had experience with the plays and the players, and knowing what it's gonna be at, and
Yeah,
knowing what the defense is looking for, and they know what the Eagles is going for. But at the same time, I also look, it still wouldn't matter because now that we got we got a different defensive coach, Desai, and we got a new tight end. I said tight end. Excuse me. A new linebacker coach. DJ Elliott. So
hmm
it's gonna be a different regardless of anything. And players is leaving, so it's gonna be different. So it don't matter experience. They gonna have to make a different. It's gonna have to join different chemistry again. No matter if the players stay because different people been there. So me, that being said, to sum it all up, I'm not really too fond of, I don't, not really feel no bad about us getting rid of our linebackers because we just need some new, I feel like we need some linebackers that can come in and do better what they did. But it's still gonna put it into the position that whoever we get, they might be inexperienced or they just, we're not sure. So some of
yeah,
all up,
yeah,
I'm just, I've still got hope. Ain't not where I felt. It's all I've ever been feeling. It's hoping that something will happen on this off season when it comes to our defense, and hopefully we'll pull something off. Hopefully we'll make a magical
yeah,
move before this ends. So because right now I just
yeah.
feel like it's not looking too good for our defense.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, we going younger, we going younger," but I feel like our defense wasn't that old last year. Like, I don't understand the whole "we going younger" part. I mean, we had a
Yeah,
young safety core. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If
yeah,
anything, our defensive line and our cornerbacks was pretty old, but they weren't that old because we did what we did last year. We got 70 plus sacks. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We pretty
yeah,
much had the number. We had a top 5 cornerback duo in the league. So how old were we? You know what I mean? Our
yeah, yeah,
linebackers were young. You know what I mean? They left, but they were young, and our secondary was pretty much young. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I like I said, I feel like now that we got a Fletcher Cox on a 1 year deal, Brandon Graham signed back, for a 1 year deal. I'm not that mad no more. Like, I'm not that nervous no more. We
hmm
just signed James Bradbury. You know what I mean? Even though the Eagles said, and there's news saying that the Eagles will release Darius Slay, but there's speculation that we might not release him. We might just restructure something. Remember, they did that to Fletcher Cox last year. They
yeah,
released them and
yeah,
then signed them back. You feel what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
think it might be a situation like that, where as though they might release him, restructure his contract, and then sign him back because he
yeah,
haven't been released yet. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Another
yeah.
thing to look at is that what the Eagles may try to do is that right now if you release him, he's going to hit the cap. He's going to hit the money on the cap. If you release him in June, we probably end up we might end up saving at least $17 million. You know what I mean? And we might
hmm
be 8 million in dead cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right now, if you release him, you're gonna be so much money. You're gonna be so much in dead cap. It's gonna be ridiculous. So I don't know, man. We might work something out. You know what I mean? Look forward to it. I know on Twitter, his wife was like, his wife had put something with the hard eyes. Somebody had said something in the long lines, and I can't quote this, but it was basically saying, are y'all leaving or are y'all going? Then she put like the eye, not the hard eyes. She put the regular googly eyes, meaning like, oh, we might be staying. So, who knows? I apologize if I said the hard eyes. I
Yeah.
ain't mean to say that if I said the hard eyes. But yeah, she put the odds as if though that they were staying. Did you see the running back pickup that we got yesterday?
Oh, Penny.
Yeah, Rashad Penny. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that? How do you feel about Miles Sanders leaving?
Uh, I feel to be honest, I kind of feel okay. Like I said, and I forgive me if I sound like a lot of Miles Sanders fans and everything, but I already knew one person out of the running back course was probably going to end up getting dropped. And I always say that to me, all the running backs that we have, Miles Sanders, Gainwell, and Boston Scott, to me,
Oh,
they just
Booby said
ran,
in.
huh?
I said Booby
Uh,
said in. Okay.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, and uh, yeah, I always felt like with Miles Sanders and Gainwell and Boston Scott, I always felt like they all was like the same particular type of running backs to me. Like, that's just how I felt. They are good when we talk about reading holes and explosive plays, and if they got good enough of blocking, they could get it. But as running hard, they had a lot of times that they did run hard. They pushed for like extra yardage. They did, but of consistency. And when you get that type of defense that just plug those holes and that's pushing our linebackers. I say linebackers, our linemen, our offensive line back, and they trying to create something. They struggle with that a lot of times. So they
Mm.
particularly all three of them is that type of running backs. And so I pretty much losing one, who regardless it is just gonna be the same thing. Like, so I wish Miles Sanders the best. I'm grateful for what he did for the Eagles, but I guess they were just especially what Gainwell did more. He was like a little bit more better. He was way better than Miles Sanders in the playoffs. So I guess they just look like that and just be like, they just they wanted to get away and try something new and something fresh. They had Miles Sanders for a couple of these season. So I guess they just wanted to start in fresh. But with Penny coming in, I think
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that, only because I feel like Penny is a little bit more harder runner. Um, that's how I feel. A little bit more harder runner. He's not the most hard runner out of everything, but I think he could give us that type of run that could push the defenses. Like, he don't always need a hole to create something. Like, he could get through those arms and create a couple yardage. I feel like he could do that. But I know they still gonna utilize the rotation. They're gonna have them sitting down. They're gonna have Gainwell coming in. They're gonna have Boston Scott coming in. But far as a different type of running back, I think Penny is a little bit brings a little something different. Is he gonna do better? That just up to how he would fit the type of
Yeah.
schemes and the running plays that they're gonna throw it out. So I'm content. I don't see no loss. Even if Penny is the same running backs as them. I just don't see no loss. I don't think Penny is bad. I just think he just needed a chance. He was pretty okay in the Seahawks, but I always looked at him like a pretty okay running back to me. Like, so
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
best, but he probably do
I,
good.
yeah. I think honestly, I like Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny is a
Yeah,
dog to me. You know what I
yeah,
mean? He remind me of a Chris Carson. For those who know how Chris Carson run,
yeah,
Chris
yep,
Carson was a dog. You know what I mean? And there
yeah,
was a
yeah,
there was a pretty good 1-2 punch. I always liked the Rashad Penny. The thing with him was injury. So he always had that dog mentality in him. He always was a great runner of the ball. Like you said, he know how to create his own holes. And he's a
yeah,
big running
yeah,
back. He's not a small running back by any chance.
yeah,
But
yeah,
he just get injured too much. You know what I mean? Last year he averaged 6.2 yards a carry. You know what I'm saying? So he is that bruiser back. When you're talking about a Thunder and Lightning, when you're talking about a Rashad Penny and a Kenny Gainwell, they are that a thunder and a lightning for real. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? With
yeah,
Miles Sanders, what we had last year, Miles Sanders, Kenny Gainwell, and Boston Scott, you had lightning, 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 no thunder. Now you have a
yeah,
real thunder and you have a real lightning. So I like Rashad Penny. With Miles Sanders leaving, am I sad? No, I'm not sad. Uh, uh, you know, listen, if he would have stayed, he would have stayed. I'm cool with that. If he would have
yeah,
left, he would have left.
exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm okay with that. As long as we can actually replace him with another decent running back, I'm okay because when you really think about it, any running back behind this line can go. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Any running back
yeah,
behind this line can go for real. We just had to have another running back that got more, that got the authority when they going up in that hole. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have the
yeah,
authority.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And what I like about what's going on this free agency is that a lot of teams are going defense first. When you see a lot of these players getting picked up, a lot of teams are beefing up their defense because now this is the type of game where it's all offense. The quarterback has to throw the, you know what I mean? They has to throw the ball. A lot of teams, you know what I mean? In today's league, they don't worry about defense, but people forget the main thing. Defense sell tickets. I mean, defense win championships. Offense sell tickets. You still have to live by that motto. You just can't go all offense and not have a defense. You got to have a defense to stop that offense
yeah,
because everything. This is a passing league, so you have to have a defense to stop that type of offense. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of teams going that route as far as defensively. When you look at Chicago Bears, when you look at the Jets, when you look at Miami, what they got Jalen
yeah,
Ramsey. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? There's a lot of when you look at Detroit, there's a lot of teams that's going defense first and then offense second because I guess it's just like that. You know what I mean? You got to have the defense to match up with some of these offenses. But back to what we was talking about, Miles Sanders. Listen, man. I want to give my thanks to Miles. You know what I mean? You represented in Philly for sure. You know what I mean? You put on for the city. You put on for your fans, and thank you, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Thank you, Miles. Thank you. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? Listen, if you would have stayed, I would have been happy. You leaving, I don't feel no type of way. I'm not sad and shit, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that you put in a lot of work. You know
yeah,
what I mean, and you
contribute.
made it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you contribute. You contribute. So shout out to Miles Sanders. What's going on with Jalen Hurts' contract? What you think? What you think was going on?
Um, I just, basically what I just feel like when it comes to this contract, I just want the shit to be like, oh, excuse me, what's the name? This to be mostly finalized of what it's gonna be. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like dealing with whenever they like really issued and ever they put it out, um, that he should at least get what he deserves. Um, but far as when it comes to the whole team and how they gonna utilize Pam and then with the team and everything, um, I'm a little bit of mixed feeling because I want him to get everything that comes to him, but at the same time, I actually want them to be able to, uh, I want them to be able to have something to get this defense right. You know,
Oh, look, Cash Marquis said y'all line is a big key to y'all success. Yeah, that's why we brought Jason Kelsey back. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
We still got the same offensive line. You know what I mean? They might be a little older, but the thing is about our offensive line, even though they might be a little older, we still got the top offensive line. They was putting cats on their back last year.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know what I mean? So like any running back could flourish behind his offensive line for real. But yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to be finalizing him getting what he deserved, and but at the same time, I know Jalen Hurts is looking more to having a team ready. You know, I have seen a lot of videos of him talking about, and that's what he's focused on. It seemed like he's not really so focused on too much about money. He just focused on accomplishment. But I know deep down he want his money. Like I know deep down he want money. I know
Mm-hmm.
deep down he wants some, but he gotta be a leader and he gotta think on what's best. But so how I feel is pay this guy, but I do want them be considerate of what we need dealing with the defense. Like, so I don't know. I hope that not sounding selfish, too selfish, but I kind of know that's exactly how he feel. Because based on what I be saying and everything, unless it's just that's how he just portraying it. But yeah, he should get enough. A very good. He should be getting good, but
Yeah.
it should be considering what we need for that defense. That's just how I feel on it.
Listen, man, pay that man a thigh wow. I think that they going I think that they are waiting to see what Joe Burrow is going to do because
Yeah,
he's up for a contract. I think they're waiting to see what Justin Herbert is going to get because listen, if we could get Jalen Hurts a 10-year deal, spread the money out, you know what I mean? 200 shit, if he get a 10-year deal, he's going to have more than 200 million guaranteed. He's going to have
yeah,
something
yeah,
like a
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes deal.
They were saying
If not,
250.
yeah, but if not, you sign him for 5 years, 250. You know what I mean? You sign him for 5 years. Listen, I want him to get all his bread because
Yeah,
when you look at what Jalen Hurts did in his second year starting, you know how many quarter. This is the thing that get me. Hold on. Let me talk my shit real quick because I know people gonna listen, and you know what? I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I clip this part at. Remember, I got to start at minute 21:40. I got to put this part on Twitter, right? For all of y'all analysts, all of y'all fans of other teams and stuff like that, when y'all say, "Well, look what he had. Look at his offense," I'll be thinking like, "Hold up, let me hear it again," and then y'all be like, "Well, he had weapons," and I'd be like, "He had weapons." Ain't that's what a quarterback's supposed to have? Is weapons?
yeah,
Ain't that's
yeah,
what's supposed to happen? And on top of that, look at Josh Allen. Did he make it to a Super Bowl? He got weapons.
yep.
Only one that did that was Joe Burrow, and they didn't complain about him having weapons. They
Weapons,
just said
yep.
he got to the Super Bowl. So why is
Mm-hmm.
it now when Jalen Hurts do the same thing? Oh, that's because y'all had AJ Brown. Y'all had weapons and all that. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yep.
No, a quarterback is supposed to have weapons.
Yeah.
These weapons is supposed to have a nice quarterback. No disrespect to Ryan Tannehill or none of them, but they had amazing chemistry, AJ Brown and Ryan Tannehill. When AJ Brown got to Philly, he had more yards than he ever had. He had more touchdowns than he ever had. So they complemented each other. They both complemented each other. You saw the growth out of Jalen Hurts. I hate when people say that, oh, Jalen Hurts, he's a running back. No, did you see what the boy was doing this year? Period.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson had an MVP year and he didn't make it to the Super
Make it.
Bowl.
Yep.
And Lamar Jackson is great. That's no slight to him. But he had an MVP year and he didn't make it. You know how
Yeah.
many quarterbacks in their second year didn't do what Jalen Hurts done? You know what I mean? Second year
Mm-hmm.
is starting. And then when you look at all the quarterbacks who the thing is they didn't give Jalen Hurts a chance to develop. They wanted to write him off so fast. Especially Shannon Sharps. And that all them people like that wanted to write him off so
Write
fast.
them off. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was if you go back to my videos in March, I was saying give this man time to develop. We did the same thing for Lamar Jackson. We did the same thing for Carson Wentz. We saw what Carson Wentz did in the second year. He damn near he led our team in position to win a Super Bowl
Super
because he
Bowl.
got hurt
Yeah.
his second year.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Look at Josh Allen, his second year under Dayball and all of that. How he developed and everything like that. Now when he got a weapon, they damn near top two, top three offense. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Look at Joe Burrow. What Joe Burrow has two good running backs. Let me talk my shit. Joe Burrow had two good running backs. Joe Mixon and Samaje P. Ryan. And the thing is about both of them, they both played for Oklahoma with Baker Mayfield. They both came from the same
Yeah.
college. That's
Yeah.
crazy as hell.
Yeah.
But he had both of those. He had a good tight end, not a great tight end, but a good tight end. He had T. Higgins, he had Jamar Chase, and he had another wide. Nobody was saying, "Oh, it's his weapons." But when it comes to Jalen Hurts, think about this: we only had one addition to the offense, and that was AJ Brown. We still had the same offense from the previous year when we went to the playoffs and
Yeah.
got blown out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't understand this whole notion. Oh, it's the weapons. What weapons? We had a weapon that came to the game, that came
Okay.
to
Yeah.
offense, not
Yeah.
weapons. The same people that I just don't understand it. So yo, Jalen Hurts deserve every and keep it long story short because I don't want to keep talking. Jalen Hurts deserve every dime because that young man, he not only was he motivating people outside of the football world because of his speeches, whatever he said on that podium spoke volumes.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Everything that he said on that podium, everything from game number 1 to game number 17, everything that he spoke volumes, and he took control. Now, we gonna get into this before we wrap it up and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know if you know any other free agents that's out there that you think that we should sign. But if you do, pardon me, if you do, who you think we should sign? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. But now, before I get to Winston, I wanted to slightly piggyback on what you were just talking about. Just
Okay.
just for a little brief. But now, yeah, what you said is 100% facts. Like, and well, I want to say, dealing with all the teams that people want to say, oh, we have weapons, or he had weapons and everything. And like you say, don't he's supposed to have weapons. That's a part of the team is to get out, and the team's supposed to have good players. That's what you supposed to. That's what the GMs and all are supposed to put in place. But
Mm-hmm.
it's you cannot, even though a quarterback have weapons, you cannot dilute or go away from what they have. They still have to play their position. No matter if they got weapons or not, they still gotta play their position. They still got a ball. So
Mm-hmm.
we can have weapons, but if he don't do his job right, the weapons that we got could just be invalid. It could be void.
Mm-hmm.
It could be voided.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he didn't do his position right. Then we would be talking about, oh, Jalen Hurts can't even do it, and even with weapons, like, oh,
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts
yeah,
can't
yeah,
even,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we'll be having that type of conversation. But no, but he still got to play his position, because a lot of all those games he had to position those balls right. How many balls he positioned only for AJ Brown could catch? How many times
Mm-hmm.
he threw that ball to give the receivers a chance to go up and grab it? Give the receiver, he positioned those balls. He became a great thrower. If he didn't do
Mm-hmm.
that, a lot of the times, a lot of those touchdowns wouldn't even been there. He still did. He played a elite quarterback position to give his elite receivers and running backs in his team a chance. Because
Yeah.
going back into you were saying, with the defense and everything. Well, reason why I was saying that I wanted to they wanted to focus on, like, when they would pay him on the defense, because not that I don't want him to get his money. It's the fact that if the defense is trash, if we go into the next season, the defense is trash, that put pressure on the quarterback. Now
Yeah.
that put more pressure on Hurts, that I don't want him to have that pressure, because then now he could have one of those seasons and then everything could get out of hand. Like, I wanted to get the defense out of the way going towards the next following season. You could give him that 10-year deal, because we got that team, we got everything ready position. But if we go
Mm-hmm.
and we got a trash defense, and they teams is scoring and scoring and scoring, and Hurts got to go out there, and they gotta force plays out there, because they gotta score quick, and they gotta whatever. That put them in position to get hurt. That put them in a position for a whole lot of stuff could happen and go out of hand. And I just don't. I want the defense to complement the offense
Yo,
enough to keep
now
that
that you
pressure off.
spoke, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Now that you spoke and said all that, I'm not nervous no more. I think our
Yeah, yeah.
defense is gonna be damn good. I
You
think our
think?
defense is gonna
Word.
be damn good. Hell yeah, because we got a rising star. No, not even a rising star. Let me recant that. We got a budding linebacker in N'Kobe Dean, who is very good. Very good. You know what I'm saying? This is his year to actually prove itself. I think we're going to be good next year. I'm not going to
Mhm.
say that we're going to be how we were in 2022, but I
Yeah.
think that honestly, me analyzing everything now from what you said, and within that split second or split minute, that shit just hit a 360. I think we're going to be good, yo. I'm not even gonna lie
Yeah,
now. I'm not
yeah,
even panicking because I came in thinking like, damn, we're gonna lose this person, this person, this person, this person. It was so many people we were losing, but next thing you know, Brandon Graham resigned. Oh, Fletcher Cox resigned. Oh, James Bradbury. Oh, we said we're gonna release Darius Slay, but Darius Slay is still not released yet. What is going on? Are we gonna restructure? Oh, we gotta re-blanket. Oh, CJ Gardner got not going nowhere. They really pushing hard to get a CJ Gardner signed. So when you
yeah,
start
yeah,
thinking about things and things is leaning way more towards what we think is going to happen, CJ Gardner getting signed, Darius Slay might stay. You know what I mean? We got N'Kobe Dean. We just need one linebacker. Hopefully, we can get Bobby Wagner or linebacker in the draft, or hopefully we
yeah,
can get a cornerback in the draft, the number one draft. Because we got a first round draft pick. I'm not, yo. This season right here, I know Hurts did his thing. I know that he took us to the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to lie to you. Hurts got the keys now. He better open the motherfucking doors because this is his team now. This is his
yeah,
team. Regardless
yeah,
of how the defense look, bro, this is his team now. He got to
yeah.
open them doors now. You got the keys, bro. You got to pay rent now. You have to pay rent. I love Hurt to death. I can't even say I love him to death. Let me say like in football terms, I like
Yeah,
Hurts. Football terms, I love Hurts. But you got the keys, bro. You got the keys now. This is your team. They gave you the keys, so he gotta perform next year. I'm not even gonna lie. I know he performed last year. He took us to the Super Bowl, but that pretty much caught everybody by storm. Even people like me and you. That caught us by
hmm,
storm. What's going on, my boy Ryan Roman? What's good, man? That even caught us by storm because we didn't expect Jalen Hurts to do what he did in
yeah,
2022. But now
yeah,
this is the third year round. I'm at fourth year round, third year starting. You got the keys, brother. Let me see something because now you really got a bona fide running back in Rashad Penny. Who knows? Who knows? We might pick up Zeke. Who knows who we might pick up?
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We might get a Dalvin Cook. We might get a Derrick. Like who knows, bro? Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm so confident going into next season, bro. I feel like next season is ours to lose. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Like,
Ryan
hey,
Ryan said, I think CJ Gardner stays with the Philadelphia Eagles now that Cincinnati Bengals signed Orlando Brown Jr. 4 year, $64 million contract. Yeah, like hey Ryan, but it was news going on basically saying that the Eagles are pushing hard. You know what I mean? They pushing hard for CJ Gardner. So we just got to make it make sense. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
hopefully,
yeah,
you know what I mean. If we lose Darius Slay, will that be a big blow? Even though they said that the Philadelphia are more than likely to release him. You know what I mean? Could we resign him? Yeah. I'd be happy if we resign him, and then we really sign CJ Gardner. That solves up everything for me.
yeah, yeah. Nah, I feel you. Yo, what you talk about was facts. But going to your question of free agents and
Yeah,
to
yeah,
pick
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. Back to that.
Um,
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah.
no, no, no. You good? You good. I don't want that went back. I went back to the speaking about it anyway. But nah. I know. I basically. I didn't really so much see so much on a free agent that I felt like could be besides what we've been talking about dealing with Bobby Wagner and dealing with him and going coming from the linebacker because I've been focused on the linebacker position really heavy and I really couldn't really see any really star linebackers that could fit for that position besides him. All I just see is people that might be good enough to start that could do that linebacker position, but I feel like that on our defensive side, that's what really a focus that, especially coming with a new linebacker coach, who could really fit with his fit basically what he's bringing it to the table for that linebacker core.
Yeah.
So with DJ Elliott and I just didn't really see enough people with the
Go ahead. Keep
linebackers.
going. Keep going.
You know how the linebacker position is in this type of area. It's not really so much that many key linebackers that's out here like that. But besides like Bobby Wagner's and some other few players and shit. But I didn't really like. I just was focused on re-signing CJ Gardner picking up that key linebacker position and seeing what's going to happen with Slade. That's just basically what it is. Yeah. When it comes to who else, I'm not really sure. I didn't really see so much dealing with a free agent. I don't know about you.
Yeah, a couple of players got signed. Shit, if we would never sign. If we would have let go C.J. Gardner in time, I was thinking about the guy, the safety Poyer from the Bills. I apologize, but he just
Yeah,
re-signed with the Bills. A lot of people before Jalen Ramsey and got signed to Miami, everybody was saying,
the thing
"Yo, go
about him.
get Jay Ramsey." And I'm
Yeah,
like, why would you go get Jay Ramsey when you got James Bradbury? It ain't make no sense. And
yeah,
like
yeah.
people was really caping for this guy Jalen Ramsey, and I'm like, hold up. I thought James Bradbury played way better than Jay Ram. You know what I mean? Last year, like why? If you go out and pay a Jalen Ramsey, why not just pay James Bradbury?
Yeah.
They pretty good. Like they pretty much the same type. They very good cornerbacks. You know what I mean? If
Mm-hmm.
anything, James Bradbury had a better year than Jalen Ramsey last year. But he ended up going to Miami. Linebacker Bobby Wagner still out there. I thought we would have had a chance to get Eric Kendricks, but he signed somewhere else. From Minnesota. Um,
That's what I was saying with this.
honestly, the linebacker position is I thought it was deep at one point, but it's not really that for real. Like the
Yeah,
linebacker position is not that. It's likely he stays now. Oh, he talking about C.J. Gardner.
yeah,
The linebacker position is a big question mark right now. We got some homegrown grown guys like oh man, I Kyron Johnson. It's somebody else um that we got, but I don't know, man. That linebacker spot gonna be crucial now that I
yeah.
think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that,
Sheesh.
like stopping them. I'm talking about
Oh, you
Darius
talking about
Slay.
Darius Slay? Okay,
Okay.
he it's likely he stays now. Well, we'll see. Listen, I got to see some news or something. I mean, I know that was like the talk after that they announced that he will be released, but we got to see what's going to happen with that. But yo, that linebacker spot, bro, that might be crucial, bro. That might be crucial. What's going on,
And
wealthy mom? John Clark Slay is staying. John Clark Slay is staying. Is your name John Clark? Okay. Oh, he said Slay is staying though.
yeah,
Wealthy
yeah,
mom. I don't know, man. Like they have to announce it. I have to see it. I'm gonna go on Twitter and check it out to see any updates because I haven't checked it. But maybe y'all know something.
I
Clark
say
just tweeted it. Oh, okay. I know who John Clark is. Okay. Okay. So if you saying he just tweeted it, and if it's true, then hey, we got James Bradbury. Listen. I sent it to you. All right, I'm gonna check my DM. I'm gonna check my DM for sure. I'm gonna definitely check my DM right now. I can't because I'm on his live stream. But if that like bro, I'm not worried, bro. It's just a linebacker spot. Yo, if we could land a Bobby Wagner for a 1 year, $6 million deal,
yeah,
bro. Oh, he said on Facebook too. I still want to go take it for myself, but I believe y'all. I believe y'all
yeah,
1,000%.
yeah,
But I still have to see it for myself. But if we could get a B Wags, my nigga, for yeah, a 1 year $8 million deal, whatever we need to like a 1 year 8 mil. I'm not mad at giving B Wag that 1 year 8 mil or 1 year 7 mil. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
can do that. We are back. We are
yeah,
back.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We probably just missing another well, because I would say another running back, but you can't depend on Rashad Penny that much because he might get hurt. So you will need another running back because Boston Scott and Kenny Gainwell. If Rashad Penny get hurt, and if we got Boston Scott and Kenny Gainwell, them two ain't just going to do it by themselves. I'm sorry, my nigga. We gonna have to get somebody. We gonna have to
yeah,
get Zeke or somebody else, man. We like
yeah, yeah.
something.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah, they definitely ain't gonna be able to do that shit on themselves. But nah, that linebacker position. I feel you already know. I feel you on that. It's gonna be if we don't get that solidified and fixed up, it's gonna be a lot of check downs that's gonna be put on us. A lot of running, a lot of running plays that just gonna be hurting us again going to next season. And we need somebody to we need some linebackers that could come up and put that pressure on those running backs that could to close up those pockets. That could read quarterbacks runs good, that understand, okay, when we playing a quarterback that know how to that move with his feet and know how to run out the pocket, that they know how to be up on it, certain spy plays and stuff like that. We need a linebacker that know how to get back upfield when he have to, could come down if he's trying to stop a run, but he could get back upfield with athleticism, because that's one thing that always been hurt us when our linebacker position is linebackers that's been athletic, that know how to get upfield, like know how
Yeah.
to like get to the ball, like either the quarterback is throwing it over them or
I was about to say, and that
like
been the thing. I'm gonna let you finish, but
now you good.
TJ Edwards struggled in pass coverage. Like
Yeah,
he was good when it came to the run. You know what I mean? He led the league in tackles. I
yeah,
mean, he led
yeah,
our team in tackles.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So he was good when it came to the run, but pass coverage, he sucked.
yep,
Kazale White sucked. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. So, like you said, I'm not mad at them leaving. You know what I mean? But if anything, we need a pair of linebackers that could be more versatile, that can really stop the run and also be good at pass coverage. So, yeah,
yeah,
I definitely agree for sure.
word.
Anything else you got? You know what I mean? About the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to Fletcher Cox for actually coming back. I heard that the Jets had offered him more money, but he wanted to stay with
Yeah.
us for another year. You know what I mean? It said, what backup quarterback do you want that Jacoby Brissett and PJ Walker is gone now? I didn't know PJ Walker is gone. I knew that Jacoby Brissett had signed with the Washington Commanders. Um, what back? I honestly I do not want a Marcus Mariota, just for the simple fact of how he played last year. He played buns last year. I'm not gonna lie, like they tried to give him a chance to be a starting quarterback, and he did not want that job. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean. He didn't want that job. He was buns last year. I don't know where Gardner Minshew is going. I don't know if we bringing him back or not. I'm pretty sure he's trying to go somewhere where he could be a starter. But if he can't, I don't mind bringing him back. You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah.
Um, you could bring back. You could bring Matt Ryan over. He probably gonna cost you he probably didn't accept the fact that now in his career he's a backup quarterback. So he's probably going to cost a pretty penny. So I wouldn't even bring him in. Damn.
Yeah.
Somebody with a similar skill set like Jalen Hurts. We could
Yeah.
probably
I
go
was
get a
just
Tyler
about to,
Huntley.
I
Yeah,
was just about to say
it's gonna
that,
have to
yo.
be like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna have to
yeah,
be like that. We can't have no damn pocket passing quarterback. I'm sorry, that shit
yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah.
work, man.
I was funny because I was waiting till you finish yours so I could say something. That was about to be my first thing to say, like, because, like, don't get me wrong, if we keep Gardner Minshew, then cool, because Gardner Minshew is not bad. He just wasn't enough. Maybe he could come up with some better scheme with him going if we keep him. But what you saw, what hurt it on Gardner, us having Gardner Minshew in that last season, is we didn't have that same type of gameplay with him. Like, our game
Yeah,
plan was
yeah,
based
yeah,
on Hurts, how he move and how he does it, and
yeah,
then we had to put Gardner Minshew in. We like, damn, he only a pocket passer. Like,
yeah,
how we
yeah.
gonna utilize this? Like, it messed up our
Even
whole
when we
game. Like,
tried to do quarterback, like go to the left or run to the right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, them linebackers was hawking his slow
It
ass
was
down.
yeah, it was hard on them. Like, so,
Yeah,
yo, we need somebody with a similar. It don't have to be the best of Jalen, but similar, that know how to move, that get out of that pocket and extend
yo,
plays. Like,
Teddy
you know,
Bridgewater is trash. You know what I'm saying? That nigga trash, man. Yo, my bad for using the N word. I'm sorry, YouTube. Teddy Bridgewater. I gotta clip this up. Where we at? 44-38. Remind
yeah,
me, 44-39. I'm gonna clip this up.
yeah,
Teddy
yeah,
Bridgewater, you are trash. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I guess we could use him as a backup. I'm not even gonna lie. I guess we could use him as a backup.
Yeah.
But he trash. I don't know. He trash. I don't really know too
Yeah.
many good backups like that though. Honestly, like I said, I like Tyler Huntley. You know, we could probably pick him up because he got a similar skill set to Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Anybody with a similar skill set to Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, we can use in his offense pretty much. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that's how I feel. You know. Wealthy Mon said Slay, his wife just tweeted it. They stand. Oh, y'all yo, shout out to Darius Slay, y'all. Now I don't have to do a video of
Yeah.
why Darius Slay is leaving. What team is he going to? I don't have to do a video. Be good. Now my next video is shout out to Darius Slay. That's my next video. I'm gonna say shout out to Darius Slay. I'm gonna explain why I'm no longer nervous. I'm no longer nervous with this defense no more. The
Yeah.
direction that we heading, I feel like is right. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna
Yeah.
lie. I'm so confident. I'm so confident right now. So with that being said, I'm still going to check it out myself because I want to confirm it myself. But being the fact that the viewers and whatever they saying that he's saying, I like that. I like that. That put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
That put a smile on my face for
Nah,
sure.
I feel you. I'm a little bit I'm much comfortable now hearing all this, don't know what our defense, but I won't so much go and say that I'm not nervous. I'm not really worrying about when it comes to defense, only because I'm still wondering. I'm always going to still wondering when that low until I see where we place in the starter position of those linebackers because I have to see that because yeah, we got Slay, yeah, we got CJ Gardner, we got Fletcher Cox, and we got
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Grahams. They all solidified to coming back for that defense, but that linebacker position is still a key of stopping runs and stopping a lot of stuff. And a lot of time, yeah, we got those key players, but they can't play for the whole team, the whole defense. A lot of a lot of time not having somebody in that position could hurt a defense. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
run they
yeah, yeah.
running down, they teams is running all over us, and quarterbacks is running all over us, and check downs is get first downs, and they just moving down the field on us because we don't have a linebacker. It won't even matter that we got Slade. It won't even matter that we got CJ Gardner Johnson. If you got a good quarterback that know how to read a linebacker and know how to check those ball downs and know how to get 5 to 6 yards on running plays now and then and know how to move down the field. Okay, Slay is guarding his side. CJ Gardner is guarding his side, but they know how to utilize those linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hurt us, and next thing
Yeah.
you know, they're gonna be scoring. So that I'm not gonna say that we're gonna be in a deep hole, but at the same time, I'm still waiting to see. Like I'm not gonna say I'm kind of all fully comfortable and hope, but I'm still kind of waiting to see. So but I am glad and am a little bit comfortable hearing about Slay and Garden
Yeah.
because that's those people that we got.
Word. Well, we're about to wrap this thing up, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Hype Fan Eagle show. You already know, man. Hype Fan Jers, Hype Fan Eagle over here, man. Thank y'all, man. If y'all haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and comment down below when y'all see this video, man. And please, man, share it if y'all could, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles community. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles content creator. Shout out to the people that's viewing this video rather religiously or in passing, like I keep saying, man. Listen, one person, two people, three people, 20 people, 40 people, 100 people. That's what we've been doing. You know what I mean? Especially when we get these views back. So thank y'all, man. If y'all want to donate, especially the people on Twitter, y'all can go on my page. My Cash App link is right there on my page. If y'all want to donate, come support the Hype Fan Eagle, and Hype Fan Jers. Come support us, man. The Cash App is right there, man. You already know, man. This your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. This is Hype Fan Jers over here, man. We will be back. Probably tomorrow, probably whatever. We probably end up doing a YouTube. You know what, Trev? You know what,
Yep.
Jers? We're gonna do a YouTube exclusive tomorrow. No Twitter. YouTube
Okay.
exclusive tomorrow. So strictly on YouTube. So we're gonna figure that out. And you already know, man. Gang, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Squad.
Squad.